Ciao everyone, it's Marchettino and today we're off for a drive in what could be the most underrated Ferrari of the moment. Look at the scenery. Italian countryside just outside Modena, an old-fashioned V12 powered Ferrari. Oh yeah guys, I guess today we're gonna have a great time with this. So the Ferrari 456 marks the return in the lineup of Ferrari of a 2+2 V12 powered model. This car replaces the Ferrari 412 that was already out of production since a couple of years, and you can immediately tell that this car has been shaped by Pininfarina. I truly like the way it looks. You don't really see many of these around. I think this car is quite underrated. I think the front looks quite flat, but just look at that. Pop-up headlights, how can you not love them? In fact, this is the very last Ferrari made with these ones. It's an old school Grand Tourer with pop-up headlights, 6-speed manual, net aspirated V12, and I think that right now this car is a bargain. Why? Well, just think that back in the days when new, this car was priced at 190,000 euros. Right now, you can buy one of these with prices starting at around 60,000 euros. I mean, it's a deal, and I don't know how long we're gonna see cars like this for this price, because if you want a Ferrari with these mechanical characteristics, this is the cheapest one that money can buy. And now guys, let me show you the masterpiece that lies under that massive bonnet. It's always truly exciting when you open the bonnet and you look at an engine like this. What you're looking at is a 5.5 liter natural aspirated V12 engine that on the 456 it delivers 442 brake horsepower and 550 Newton meters of torque. Also, the owner has fitted a 2B style exhaust on this car, so do you want to hear it? And now guys, let me show you the interior, but first, it's a 2+2. So let's see how's it like to be a passenger in the back seats of the 456. Let's see if there's enough leg room for the passengers. It's not that bad, I mean, it's not a big space, but still, you can deal with it. The back seats are quite comfy, there's lots of space inside, it's pretty cool actually. And talking also about the headroom, it's okay. I am 1.75 m and I'm quite to the limit, but I can live with it. I could actually do a road trip and sit in the back without complaining. This example is a first series 456, so here we find this kind of steering wheel without the airbag. Everything is analog in here. Just look at this central tunnel, it's so wide. When you sit here in the front, you truly have lots of space to deal with. It's quite comfy actually. I love these seats because they're so soft and smooth. And of course, the icing on the cake on this car is the 6-speed manual transmission. As you know guys, I own a Ferrari 355, it's been built in the same era of this car. And as you can see, there's lots of buttons that we find on my Ferrari. This car is a Grand Tourer, so we have a great union of performance and comfort, and here we find not one but 3 settings to change the softness and the hardness of the suspensions. And also I think today we're gonna do some unintended power slides because you have V12 engine, no traction control, and 2 decades old tires. Yeah, it will be interesting to test this car with such kind of old tires. Here in the back we have 285/40 tires with 17-inch wheels. In the back we find 310mm discs, whereas in the front we find 255/45 tires, still with 17-inch wheels. And in the front here we find 330mm discs. And now guys, I think the time has come to jump in the driver's seat and experience this combination of comfort and performance made in Italy. So this is actually the first time I'm driving driving a 2+2 Ferrari Grand Tourer, and I'm quite curious to see how's it like to drive. Here we have a great combination of daily usability and performance. I'm also excited to drive this car because this is a Ferrari of the 90, the same era as my Ferrari 355. Both cars were in production at the same time. First thing I can say, it's fun. I mean, how can you not be excited to drive and see the prancing ghost in front of you, have a big natural aspirated V12 engine with a 6-speed manual. If you want to join the Ferrari family with this kind of features, this is the car to have right now if you don't want to spend a lot of money. And first things I can say, it's fun to drive. I'm getting out every hairpin in second gear. I feel like I don't actually need to use the first gear. The great thing about big V12s like this is that you truly have an immense amount of power and torque since the low revs. But if you try to engage first gear and exaggerate with the throttle, did you see? There's no traction control. The only traction control is the amount of pressure you put on the throttle. It's a car with a dry weight claimed at 1,790 kilos or so. Around this twisty road you can feel it's heavy, but it's so fast. The fact that you have a V12 engine with so much power, this really helps you to drive around such tiny and winding road. And by the way, this is the same road we have seen on some very popular videos from Evo, from Harry Metcalfe. Back in the days, even Ferrari used to develop Ferrari models in this road. So who knows, maybe decades ago we used to see also prototypes of the Ferrari 456 driving and mooning around. Once you find some straight line, you'll truly enjoy this V12. 0 to 100 is claimed in 5.2 seconds, top speed over 300 kilometers per hour. So just imagine yourself driving on the German Autobahn at full speed with these comfy seats. This is what this car is capable to do. I'm also surprised because in such winding road, I think it's not disappointing at all. Prior driving this car, I was like, this is gonna be like riding an elephant. So goofy, slow, disappointing, but no, it isn't. It's good fun. This steering wheel gives you so much confidence and precision to do this all day long. Previously I shot also the Italian video, so I've driven up and down a couple of times, and just look at this. We don't have much fuel left. This car is like you're doing a full tank and half an hour later, look, hey dude, I need more. This engine really drinks a lot of fuel. My goodness, it's insane. But at least whenever you smash the foot on the throttle, it's inevitable to smile and have a great time. So it's money well spent. And talking about the soundtrack, just listen. I like the way it sounds. It's so deep and low. It's not like all the other Ferraris that shout. I like the fact that this car, you can hear it when it's arriving, but it's not like, hey, look at me, I'm driving a Ferrari. Just look at this car, it's so elegant. It's not a car that necessarily must grab the attention, because it's designed also to be daily driven. And this is also the fact that most of these Grand Tourers aren't finished with a classic Rosso Corsa red paint job, because most people think that a Ferrari must be red. Yes and no, but a car like this, I think that red is the least color I would go for. Black, silver, blue, elegance and low profile colors are those ones that suit best on a car like this. And now we are in the city center. As I said, we have 3 different settings for the suspensions, and I'm driving at 2000 RPMs. It's not that loud and noisy, so if you want, you can also drive it low profile. The seats are so comfortable, seriously. This car has covered 84,000 kilometers. No wonder it has so much miles. Considering the age of the car, it's not that high, but for being a Ferrari, it's a high mileage. It's okay for a car like this because it's a car designed to cover lots of miles. Enjoy the ride and the performance, the comfort. It's amazing. I'm surprised by the amount of comfort this car is able to offer, but I'm even more surprised by the driving capacities this car is capable to offer. And being able to play with a net aspirated V12, 6-speed manual, this is not something we don't give for granted anymore these days. I like this 6-speed manual. It's so precise to engage every gear. Also the pedals are very close, you can heel to very easily. Overall, I think this car is truly nicely done. I don't understand why most people think that this car is rubbish, but honestly, it isn't. It's quite a remarkable Ferrari. Back in the days, the price was nearly 200,000 euros. Today you can buy them at around 60k. Guys, this is a hell of a bargain. Let me tell you. I will be quite tempted to buy also this one. Seriously, I wasn't expecting such kind of union between comfort, usability, performance, fun factor. Mark my words, I think in the near future this could be 100k car, yeah, or at least those with a low mileage and perfect condition, because we don't find cars like this anymore in today's market. And when people get behind the wheel of a car like this, they realize that even though this car is more than 20 years old, in terms of performance, it's still a very good car. It's fast, it's fun. You can also daily drive it because it's very comfortable. It's not annoying. And with a color like this, you can go unnoticed. Not everyone buys sports cars and supercars with the idea to get noticed and see people everywhere that take pictures of their cars. So I think that this car is a serious good car for today's money. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more. And as always, thanks for watching. Ciao!